I was in a really bad headspace when I got hurt and had to retire from able-bodied basketball. So wheelchair basketball was like a saving grace for me. And once I started playing and realized that I still had so many opportunities, that's kind of when I put my head down and started going. When I was playing able-bodied sports at the time, I was also playing box lacrosse. And that's where I originally got hurt, is I just got hit illegally from behind. So I kind of got Superman and then hit from the side. So my knee just kind of bent and I blew out lots of ligaments, was down for the count for about 1.5 years. And then once I recovered from that, I just decided to keep playing stand-up basketball, focus on that, hopefully get something out of it. And I was at a zone championship game and I just went to intercept the ball and didn't want to land on my already right weak leg. Landed on my left and ended up totally blowing out my left knee. So I blew out my left knee, tore my ACL, fractured my femur and my tibia. I was laying on the court and my coach came running up to me and he was like, "Can you still play?" And I just looked at him and I was like, "I'm done." Like, I kind of joked to him, like, "Watch me go to the Paralympics." And he was just like, "Yeah, right, like, whatever, kid." Like, and then a couple of years later, I was there and, you know, he supported me the whole way through. But yeah, so my knees, and now it's starting to generate into my hips. So I have like torn labrums and stuff. All around, just bad from the hips down. My classification is I'm a 4.5 and that's the max class you can go to. So they kind of joke that we're the able-bodied of wheelchair basketball when we're not, but we're the max disability. And then it goes all the way down to a 1.0. And then you have 0.5 increments from there. And a 1.0 is someone that usually has a spinal cord injury. They can't walk most of the time. They have no core function. So you'll kind of see them flop in their chairs a little bit. They can't rotate. So that's kind of where it goes from a 1 to a 4.5, where a 4.5 we can do everything pretty much still. And you're only allowed to have 14 points total on court at a time. If you go over, it's a technical. So there's a little bit of math put into place. So it's almost like a very intense chess game the whole time. A family friend of ours, his daughter had spinal bifida. So when I originally got hurt, he was like, "Just come try it out. Like, you can't play able-bodied basketball anymore. Just something else to do instead of, you know, being depressed in my room." So they dragged me out to a practice and strapped me into a chair. And I was around all these disabled kids and I didn't know what to do with myself. Went out there and sucked really badly. Couldn't even make a layup. And then I stole the ball from a girl and ended up apologizing and giving it back. Like, really embarrassing. And she actually like foot plated me as hard as she could and just said, "We don't apologize in this sport." And like, that's when I knew I was destined to play wheelchair basketball and been here ever since. My family means the world to me. I have a really big family, so any time that I get to put on the Canadian jersey, I'm not only representing myself, but I'm representing them and like the community behind me. So I was very emotional because it took me a long time to get there, I think. And when I put it on, my teammates all hyped me up and I was like, oh, so embarrassed. But I put it on and it almost felt like putting on armor to go to battle. And I still get that same feeling after how many years of representing Canada. So it's hard to explain. It just makes you feel good inside. Canada has been known to be a very aggressive team to play against, and I think we live up to that expectation really high. So I'm just looking forward to going out there and, you know, hopefully placing first in our pool. That's our first step, and then after that, it's get to the final and then show the world what Canada is, because the last few years we've been not performing at our best, and this year I think we have it in us, so it'll be great to see.